My client, Matt on guard, is
Guilty.
guilty.
He always looks mad.
We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Matt on guard, your client deserves an answer. Oops. I'm sorry. Man on guard is...
Objection!
What? Get the hell out of here. What? Should you go pick up Scruffy?
for Franziska von Karma.
Girl.
What are you doing? Ow!
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final piece. Do you have them?
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. Is that his coat?
What a filthy, dirty coat this is. That's gumshoes. That's why it has tattered rags anyway.
Aww.
Oh.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
I thought long and hard this all tried. All over what is inside the raggedy coat. Sure, inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat, lies his final pieces of evidence. The final evidence.
I don't want to look at Matt's butt. Where'd Von Karma go?
This trial's already over. All that remains is for me to hand in my verdict. I don't believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence, down to the last. First, Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
Yeah, Judge, why are you
I
being
suppose
such a...
you're right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, there's one obvious rule that lies here. These items do not bring up any new points, and they'll not be accepted by this point. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
Must have been incredible.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see is something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a mirror. Observe it.
That is all we can hope for. The first item is a pistol.
Does this killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Sure. Tell us about it. That pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. That is possibly the gun that shot Von Karma. Possibly.
Possibly.
However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least to me. Well, she just said it.
That's the pistol that you use to shoot, isn't it?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh.
I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder layers as sort of memento. Like your dad. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Franziska. It's probably not going to help us very much. Got it though.
Yeah. The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from Renegard's mansion. Tell me more details about that. You have to come visit that too.
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because they came back to his hideout for it.
The killer went back for it.
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Surely the killer is no ordinary man. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Get Rid of Hotel? I thought you was wearing the crime.
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
No doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting from this uniform.
What is that?
There's a button missing on this uniform.
A button.
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to cover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
Just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor?
I don't know what relevance this has.
I'm sure, were we under normal circumstances, glimpses from Shirley the killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. These 3 items do not tell us anything about that. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Von Kramer. You may step down. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This query is all the evidence needs to on a verdict. Wonderful, absolutely splendid. The judge is a brilliant man, isn't he? This is the end.
Phoenix.
There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
I think you're wrong. I think they do exist.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're standing right here when you know you're dead, so something like that.
But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's.
Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us.
2.
The first, make Ungard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Ungard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that doesn't mean to do the impossible.
The second way, force the killer to end his contract with Ungard. If the killer were to no longer think of Ungard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Yeah, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his client above all else.
I know both of these seem like impossible feats at first. But if you can make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is the jury already said he doesn't need any more evidence. He was just showing he's not accepting them.
Phoenix. Think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
The other side? Wait, does she mean to turn things around?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
Person who needs evidence.
Defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have all seen the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there are people who have not seen them all. And those people do not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
There are no restrictions this time, correct? I don't know. Pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all sit down and listen? What? Why don't we all
Respectfully sit back and listen.
Kids.
There you go.
I've already told you, Mr. Wright. This word does not need any more evidence.
And I already told you, Judge, shut up.
I'm not saying it's opposite. Needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show this evidence to that person? Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, please ask for suspension. Grant you one chance. One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. That's impossible. Turn the situation around in one try. One try. That's all I admit. I have to remember. Everything has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think. I see a way to save Maya while taking your guard down at the same time. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who do you think's your evidence to? Well... who needs to see the evidence that we got? The butler.
Sounds silly.
Yes.
I was gonna say it sounds silly, but the killer? Because does he know he was being, well, he knew about the tape, but did he know it was about him? I guess.
No, he didn't, actually.
Because he was trying to get the tape from the police, but did he know it was about him?
No, I just knew it was important because Matt said that he had the blackmail.
Yeah,
with
so
the tape.
Wouldn't it be the killer then?
Probably.
Probably is not a good answer.
I see. Now, for this part, one piece of evidence, you like to show this person. And it'd have to be the tape, right?
Yeah, I would think it has to be the tape because the gun, no offense, Von Karma, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The pistol doesn't really matter in this case. The costume doesn't really matter either. Except for, what was that thing that she brought up about the button?
There's could be valuable evidence or something. But we didn't find that anywhere, and he doesn't really need to see it.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd need to see his own outfit. That doesn't make much sense. So I guess the tape? Well, that's not wrong.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Truth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring the transceiver from earlier. Alright, please get a hold of it.
How is he seeing the evidence, though, then?
I don't know.
What?
Maya, she's okay, right? Until you concern yourself with things beginning to this trial. But if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
It's just a piece of evidence that you can't even see.
One is all I need. I have here a videotape. Let's find out your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. This is most regrettable. It was an order from my clients. I was told to protect the videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. You know the contents of this tape. It was still needs to my client not to watch it. I was so I absolutely no room to.
You should have watched it then.
Actually, you're on this tape. Me. There is a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions are being recorded. What? Is that true? It's right.
Yes, we talked about this already, Judge.
Who was it that planted a camera? Well, it's only fair to assume incredibly it's the camera at the scene of the crime. Would be your client, naturally. If that was Adrian Andrews. Be quiet in the scene.
Just shut your damn hole.
Just shut up around me. Your client specified a time and place for you, isn't that right? Yes? That was where they could film it. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I'd like to know why. Why did Matt and Guard film the crime scene? Reason why we might take it out of this whole mess. The reason your client would secretly film the scene. Because he wanted blackmail.
Yeah.
Your client once told me something very interesting. We're talking about you, and this is what they said. But I'm no big thing. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't about a love of blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay. Or even blackmail him if I want.
Yeah, why would he tell him, get this videotape but don't watch it? Like, it's a recording of my sex tape. It's my sex tape, so don't look at it. Like, what? What?
Your client didn't trust you at all. They're thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you say to that, silly the killer? Oh. It looks like I was being deceived in the very beginning. Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person I am. The client is a person who only thinks and plots how to use people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your clients. Everyone pushing for the witness. Yes. First one thing numerous times during your testimony is that you detest traitors above most of all. Yes, that's right. What if that traitor was your own client? What do you do then? That's obvious. I'd break out our contract in that case. And then that client for my next target. The honor of
Yes.
the killer man.
Murder
Takes
him.
an eternity. I'd follow that person to the ends of the earth. They're shot my punishments.
Oh, dramatic. Then who is your client?
I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. Yes, I will turn this case around. Mr. Wright? Yes. My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job on my hands.
To
And I
kill my
return to
client.
you, your precious
What the? I'm not an item.
I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness. This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of... I don't quite know what just happened. The client and the witness and... Miss Von Karma, where did that... Joyce has you in her sights.
Wait, so Karma whipped him, but it pointed to Edgeworth, and then the judge talked. Like, what?
Now, do leave a sentence on a verdict.
Guilty, yo.
Mr. Ingar, clear somehow you got what you wanted. You finally received the acquittal you wanted so bad. You should be happy. But before that, I'd like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may be before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you understand what I mean if you watch this video. Help me. Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
You better not declare him innocent. I'll punch you. I'll
Do
throat
it,
punch
whatever.
you, Judge.
Clear innocent, whatever, I don't care.
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. He's guilty, yo.
Guilty.
He's a dirty son of a bee.
You know I'm a lawyer. I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me, my wonderful self. Guilty.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you're in jail, he can't kill you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a win-win for everyone. Except you.
Got your acquittal. The instant you set foot out of the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty! Guilty!
my
guilty! 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 As always, looks like we've uncovered the real truth. Really? I don't remember you helping much in this, Judge. Judge Ruth, I was man on guard. I've let Miss Montgomery in charge of his cartridge. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of brook leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
That was terrifying. What? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand, and when I did, I really felt hopeless.
So she's talking about the time that Truth really went after him. She's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, how should I put it? She is an illness. I'm going to say you would choose death, and that is no concern to me.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself and who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved.
Wow, it's the first time I've ever seen her smile.
That's like in the fifth case from the first game, when
Lana.
Lana.
Whatever.
Lana
Yeah.
smiles for like the first time in 50 years. Okay, she's not that old. I am really happy that you were in charge of this case. But I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Feels like we have resolved everything at last. Myself, there's still things I'm confused about.
Shut up, Judge.
Everyone seems to be in good spirits. That's good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh yeah, where's mine?
March 22nd,
That Mondo.
5:14 p.m. District Court, Planet Lobby number 3.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
Right out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You got them a guilty verdict this time.
Shit, my perfect win record is gone. No.
But it was the right thing to do. It's fine. You're not up on karma. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand.
Well, I thought it was, like the game implies, I thought it was always for justice.
Yeah.
It didn't matter if the person was guilty or not. You want to get justice.
Yep.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about that incredible decision you had to make.
We're gonna clear his face guilty. I'll let him straight. What's your defense's final statements on this matter?
You're guilty.
He's guilty. Can't get on the outside anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save my life? My client, Madame Guard, is...
Is he guilty or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer? Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Right. Edward. The good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Really?
Hi, Pearls. What's up?
Bye, Maya. Or Mia.
See you, Mia. Pearls.
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, it's quite safe. Turn over here as we speak in the metro.
Ah, Mystic Maya's safe. You did it, you really did it, Mr. Nick.
Ow, gee, punches is actually hard for a kid.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her, Mr. Nick will save her. Wah.
Thanks.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
About earlier. Thanks. Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you?
Don't worry. She may end. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth, won personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. Yes, we know you were an asshole. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But man appeared and stood fast against that selfish man. I fought in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then...
Aw, cutscene from the first game.
it was my turn to sit in the defense chair. And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for letting it happen. So I left the prosecutor's office. At that night, Prosecutor Miles Edward chooses death.
Huh. As well as you should have. Prosecutor has shamed himself with defeat, should crawl into a hole and die. Good lord, Von Karma.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. It was that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense.
Professor used anything we can to check the defendants. Every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most do.
I like how it's Edgeworth talking, but then like Phoenix's mouth is like rap 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 rap.
The man would hold strong with this undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began trust in that man as well.
Uh-oh. The ships have sailed. What? You trusted your enemy?
What do you mean they've sailed? You already boarded those ships a long time ago. This whole case.
They're not my OTP.
No?
No. They're not, actually.
Doesn't matter how many other tricks the person uses. Zeus will always find a way to make itself known. What they make to do is fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have, facing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We pull and scratch for every inch. But we always eventually reach that one simple truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutor and defense lawyers exist. I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
Maybe I let you down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. Even aside from a lawyer to begin with. Because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. You betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. Tell you that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool.
Miss Von Karma.
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. At least got worth in his name. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. Neither am I. It's over. It's all over.
I just get through something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic transceiver. Isn't that the thing she used to check from shoe? Also, this is a princess later.
Come shoot.
There's something else.
She left her whip.
Ah, isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
Never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying right this action. Should keep this, right? Why do I have to keep it?
It's a trophy.
Okay.
Nick!
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Aww. Phoenix looks like kind of a dope, so I'm not gonna lie. I drew him a little weird. Oh, Nick, I thought you would come through. I knew you would come through. Ugh. You got on guard convicted, like I knew you would. On top of that, you even rescued me.
Well, of course I did. You know I'd never desert you. We sure impressed our luck in that trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Hello? Oh,
Whatever, whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
is it really that easy to do something like that?
Me does it all the time.
I know.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it. Maya?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I believe it's alright.
Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from what I was a year ago.
Like when Gumshoe taught him to go woohoo.
Yeah, you haven't ate in a while, Maya, you know.
Alright, I think it's time we got out of this depressing place.
Oh, where are we going?
Food, Nick. Food! Grub, chow, I'm starved. I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick. Oh my god.
You think I look like a burger? I'm a primer at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please.
If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Uh-huh.
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make up for it by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Food!
March 23rd, 7:38 p.m. Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Gumshoe!
Oh no.
You don't have a coat and your head's all messed
No.
up.
My husband. My other husband. Too many husbands. My wife. Ooh.
Hey pal, sorry to hear you guys were Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I think I already hit the telephone pole of all things. The telephone pole. Then there wasn't a red light I got him.
You did it again, city boy. Felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the last episode of Samurai. Thanks.
Now look at here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now, everyone gather round. Y'all gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer.
I want to buy ourselves a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
No, when you think about it, you're the one who saved the day, detective. Oh, me? You really think so? He's right. Wasn't for the 3 items you took. Maybe that trial would have had a very different name. Well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. I ran out with the things from the killer's hideout. I sure took 4 things total, sir.
What?
4?
Yeah, sure I put one of those items in my coat pocket. There's a 4th item?
In his coat pocket. Ooh. Aw, come on, y'all, it's over. Well, hoo boy, I tell ya, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped. Never a dull moment with you, huh? You think?
Why did she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Oh, is that what was in the coat pocket, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh. Sounds like you had a rough gal. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mr. Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
Ah. Sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Oh,
What? Is it on guard? Is he calling from the detention center?
what is it, Edgeworth? Is he picking up something up? Oh, that's Mr. Carmen's receiver. Thank you, sir. I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. Can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here. Tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Probably pointing to his coat.
Well, it doesn't matter. Afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Oh, but Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
You've eaten way too much, you glutton. Well, she just got starved for 2 days. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's not nice.
I had fun today. Now if you excuse me. Wait. What? Just want to say thanks. Let me say anything out there. Everyone should be saying thanks. It should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him for just how I feel.
Give him the gun.
Give him the
I'm
gun.
kidding.
Here, you can have this. I don't need it. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left Mr. Nick. Hey, Miss Maya?
Yes, Pearly?
I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me.
Anyway, who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
You. As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even invite instant noodles, pal. They're kinda ready to put your name on the bill. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see?
It is expensive.
And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for 3,000.
Huh?
Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all.
Huh?
Isn't it great, Mr. Nick?
No. Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
You don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you.
Go on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then, if you say so. I don't know what the button is. Damn it. I don't know what the button is. There we go. Got it.
I was gonna say, it looked like you had it. Oh, man.
Man.
Really came through, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really like that I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick, and I'm so happy for the 2 of you. Speaking of, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the 2 of you, just in case.
How could she make this reservation? She's only like 6-year-old.
Well, if she puts it under Mr. Phoenix Wright's name, then it's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, well, looks like I'm back in the force again. Which was a long time with the chief, but I'm reinstated for my sake. He said things like, when that would go as bad for all society. Anyway, crashes headlong and everything, there's no way to live now.
Yay.
Oh.
I'm Maggie Bird. I'm retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
I figured they were gonna go through
Yeah.
people that they could.
Fight about it complete. Oh no. Yes. I heard a presentation. I'm Dr. Jardy. Oh. Recently, yes. That girl, you know, I haven't seen her. Yes. I remember. Your head so much laid eye on her. I would go, crack. And whenever I would yes. Oh. Please go away.
More
I
like
don't wanna-
Director Scratchy. Itchy Scratchy.
I don't want to see him ever again. It's time to burn our quest to sword circus domination, sweetie. That is when we are serious. I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey, Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
I think that they're really talking bunnies. See what they won't laugh at most jokes. Poor Mo.
And then Mo comes in and he's like, ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna voice Mo here. Yes, he is. I'm ready. I'm ready. There isn't way the jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary in my humor. Mo girls. Represent. Grammar act all worked out. Prepare for the hallelujah course. Say something, will you? You're supposed to start off. Get on with it.
What's this? Drag down ordinary. Oh god, I can't believe this. Really? How long do they plan on making me do this? Oh, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? It was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy, and they treat me like royalty, and anything I hear about is to feel the pain and heal the burning and the playing of the because and those the warehouses and the scenery, the huge steak. Ugh.
All the voices.
I appreciate everything you, Mr. Eldridge, did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Carvo. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
I hope that's genuine. You know?
Von Karma's letter?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm Kind of seems like it would be.
It's become difficult in this country, as such, I'll take a short leave of absence. If you'd like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage. Maybe both of you must do launch everything. Oh, the radio.
I bet he planned it to explode.
Yeah.
Rigged it.
March 23rd, 9:42 p.m. International Departures Gate 12.
By Edgeworth and Von Karma?
Where are you going, Francisca?
How did you know I was here?
With this.
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout. I was sure I took 4 things total, sir.
4 items?
Seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
It's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be a Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Francis.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that, But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be the one. I had to.
May not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave this to me to hold on to. Right. You used to make this what happened, didn't you? I'm going to say this again. My question is not to fight for personal honor or pride. But people will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that way.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. And then, finally my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews?
I'm going to use her during the trial, right? But you you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that
Hmm.
right? Today, you chase after me, after I've left you behind all these years. That's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I don't hit you no stop. You say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path. Then this is where we part ways, Francisca von Karma.
Oh my god. Aw. I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now, so you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
Alright. That was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney of Justice for All.
Are we...
Yes.
Should you tell them that we're gonna...
I have, yeah, spiels.
Okay.
Well, first off, thank you, Sarah, for being here,
Oh, it's no problem.
recording nearly all of this last case,
Mm-hmm.
which I know you didn't mind, because you got to experience it firsthand.
Yeah. I've never played this before, so all the stuff that I said was, like, completely assumptions.
Yeah.
Baseless or not baseless. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I find it it's very interesting, like, knowing pretty much what happened, seeing, like, what you thought, like, in the moment. Even though you've said before, and you'll probably say again, you're gonna go look back at the videos and be like, what? How could I think that thing?
Yeah. I'll look back at it and I'll be like, why did I even say that thing? It is stupid. Like, when he was like, oh yeah, it was Adrian Andrews who's my client. I was like, well, she technically did have the card. Like, really? Why did I even, like, consider that for, like, 2 seconds? Why?
Start criticizing yourself now.
Especially when Matt was like, yeah, I did it, dude. Idiot. God.
Yeah, it's fine.
But no, I was just reconfirming what you said.
Yeah,
It was
I
pretty
know.
much like, I'll look back on this and be like, why?
And, you know, it's fine. It's all fun. Anyway. Spiel time. Well, yeah. Anyway, even though this is the finale, we're not quite done. Because, do you think about that last ending of that case? You gotta wonder, what happens if we fuck up and, present the wrong thing to the wrong person? We're like, oh, you gotta show, the judge. We gotta show him my badge, because then he'll know I'm a lawyer. What if we do that? Does that
I was
work?
gonna say, you can just say it.
What?
I would just say it. There's 2 endings.
Yeah, there's 2 endings. there's the
There's another
ending
one
we
that
got.
we're gonna go get.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah.
that. So that'll be a bonus. And
Like, I'm sorry if that spoiled anything for anyone, but this is the end of
yeah, I
this
know.
one. So I mean,
I'm
yeah.
dumb, okay.
No.
I like to
I'm
wrap
saying
things
for the
up.
audience, like
Yeah, this.
sorry
Yeah,
if what I said just spoiled everything for you.
I'm sorry if
But
you're watching this
there's
out of order completely, and you're like, "What? There's another ending. I never knew." But like,
yeah, well, maybe
why are you
someone
watching
didn't
the
know.
finale?
Where they played through the game and they got everything right and they were fine, and then they didn't even know
Well,
that there
yeah,
was an alternative ending.
that's
Because
why we're gonna show the people.
I don't think the first game had that.
It didn't.
Yeah. So I mean that's different. The only thing like the first game had was when they put it on the DS, it had
But
that
then
extra case.
they had the fifth case, which was not
Yeah.
mentioned at all because um,
Because it was an addition.
it was an addition, and they didn't add it to the rest of the games when they got released on DS.
Mm-hmm.
As is the story.
And now I think they're also on the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah,
I
they're
think.
on the Virtual Console, and they were recompiled for the 3DS, all three of them, like the original 3 trilogy anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna
And the
say I think on the
HD
eShop it's
graphics.
called like the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy is what it's called.
Yeah, so that's up
And
there now.
I believe the third one is called Trials and Tribulations.
Yep.
Is that the third one?
That's what it's called.
Because then the fourth one is Apollo, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, those
Yeah.
we probably got into at some point. But till then, hush about those. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or if I'll be invited. I don't know if there's gonna be more women's. What if it's an all man run?
You don't know squat.
No women allowed.
No women's, and I can't voice for shit, so I have to be like, Sarah, help me. I can't do the voices.
Sarah, help. Help.
Anyway, yes, we're gonna get the bad ending, and that'll go up as a bonus. And I think I have like a few things saved that I might put up as bonus things because there's just me being dumb that I thought was funny, but I'm also like, oh, I'm so dumb. We'll see. Anyway, it's field time. If you like to say thank you everybody for watching. If you liked any part in the series, you can like it if you want. If you didn't like it, you can dislike it. I mean, that's there too. That's an option. If you dislike it, you can comment and say what a horrible person I am.
Like, comment, scruple.
Well, basically.
I know it is a joke.
I know.
Yeah.
You can tell me how bad I was, how bad I voiced, and how much I stumble and mess up everything.
Or you can make comments about me. Be like, that Sarah chick, she's pretty okay.
Yeah.
She's all right in my book.
Yeah.
And then give me like a C minus. It's all right. It's fine. C is still passing, so it's
Yep.
fine.
You can say Sarah was the greatest, but Jake, you suck. Cher's do her own on her own. Make her do her own Phoenix, right? That's nice. 1,000 times better than yours. You suck.
Yeah, we'll host all the videos on your channel for Trials and Tribulations, but I'll just voice everything. Oh god, that would be weird.
It would be weird. Anyway, yes, you can do any of the YouTube things you want, and you know.
But thanks for watching
Yes.
and all of that.
Thanks
And
for watching.
one thing I would like to kind of add,
Yes.
just like as a quick personal thing, I know that we've talked about this several times before, but this case was really heavy and a subject
Yes.
of trigger warning, suicide, and depression, and dependency, whether it be on a particular item or people. And Again, I already said this, but you're important, you're kind, and you're smart. Everyone matters in this world. Even if you think you don't, you're wrong. You do.
Everyone
Everyone
matters.
matters. And I hope if you or a friend are going through anything like this, that you get the advice and assistance and help that you need. And I also hope that you'll never be afraid to speak out about those things.
Yes.
Because I know from my own personal experiences, I'd gone through a lot of depression when I was younger, and at times it felt like I couldn't talk to anyone, but when I finally did, it felt so much better. So please, if something is going on with you, or you know a friend that's having troubles, like if it's a friend or family member, talk to them. You don't necessarily have to give them advice, but talk to them, let them talk to you. And if it's yourself, then either talk to someone or get some help yourself. You never know what it could do.
Yes. Talking to someone about these things always helps. Because I've almost made giant mistakes myself. And I came away after it just talking to someone, just like I was about to make a huge mistake. And you don't know how important that is till you get that help. And then you see, oh, well, what I was about to do this huge mistake. It's just everyone is important.
Yeah.
Everybody has a person that cares for you, even if you don't know it.
And you know, I'm gonna say this too. Even if you think that this is a joke, we care about you.
Yes.
Okay, we do. Any person I talk to, I care about.
Yes.
And I'm sure that Jake feels the same way. So
I
even
agree.
if that sounds stupid or silly or, oh, that's not true, it
Or you're
is.
just saying that.
It's true.
Seriously, like.
Just know there is someone that cares about you.
There is.
It's alright. Are we gonna wrap this thing up?
Yeah. Anyway, that aside. um. Yes. Anyway, next time there'll be a whole new game, and yeah, go check out Sarah, 'cause she's fine folk.
Hopefully by the time this goes up, I'll be doing something.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
So
We'll
right
see.
now, I'm not.
You know, I'm not doing anything either. Not right now.
Well, technically you are. You're putting this up.
Well,
I'm not
yeah,
doing-
but well, this is
But that's beside the point. Hopefully when this goes up, I'll have something going on and it will be fine. And
yes.
yeah.
Yes. Anyway, all of that aside, thank you all for watching. This has been Jake and
And Sarah.
signing out. So, goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.